Rah. It's down the screen. It's on screen. Go on.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Smoke. Let's go, bro.
I don't even do that here, but it feels like I should say all right though, because it's just.
Let them get one.
I'm right. Well, go on, people. Listen, if you need to know something about us right now, because we got to start promoting our show, bro.
We do, you know.
We got to start promoting our show. We're gonna be live. We're gonna be live. Great defeaters, get there. Why not? We knew that Arsenal were playing. We had to make arrangements.
Absolutely.
We had to make some changes in the calendar.
Talking about expect foolishness, by the way.
Foolishness. We are live. We are outside.
April 15th.
April 15th. We need to see you there.
Absolutely.
Buy your tickets. Get your tickets now.
Absolutely.
Let's not waste time.
Hey, listen, a special shout out as well to everybody who joined us for the private reaction to the Eubank Ben thing on our Patreon side. Mad. Oh, that was a lot of fun.
It was very, you know what? And we decided we got to put more for your head tops. We got more bonus footage for you. If you're going to start to feel like something's going on. Because I'm not going to lie. Are we calling them greater defeaters?
It's when the interviews
Because there's great defeaters. Are they going to be called greater defeaters?
Might have to. But I'm just let everyone know on the Patreon side of things, there's going to be a whole lot of sick interviews coming. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
All right. Let's get rolling, man.
Shout out to the champion, though. Don't waste time and shout out the champion, bro.
Oh, Raj, he's done it again.
That's who he is. He can't be stopped. Even when we tried to fry him off and do it 10 minutes before.
This is a resilient champion right here, you know.
And he's retired, but he's not retired. He just doesn't.
He tried to retire, but that was more of a moody decision, I feel like.
Yeah.
That was a moody retirement. You know, when it's like a Tyson Fury one.
He's back. Tyson Fury's back. He's managing England.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Anyway, shouts out to Raj, man, like boxing fan, Ian Daniels TV. Who we got? Purple Snowflake, ENT. Come on, Ian Daniels. I said that already. Mulla Navinder Singh, Skyliner, the editor art man like Josh UR, Martin and Leia, Ahija Selassie, Starfox WR45E, Ashley Williams, Miguel Mendo.
Shout out Miguel.
Jermaine Williams, North Bank Brent. Big up my bro. Who else got? Untraceable. Thomas J. Ridley, man like Travis Thompson. He said you got your tickets to the Eubank Ben fight, yeah? Big up to you, bro. Anthony Hayweather, pay-per-view, Mr. Pay-per-view, Basil Joseph, Jonah 3-1, Ivan A, KB, Malak Ghazi CN, Aaron Ozzy B, Ghazi's crazy. Pause on that one still.
Pause on Ghazi.
Navard, TMR, Fred Dune, Gene Anthony Perry, MC Tasty, more Ace. We're here, man. We're here.
Wait a minute, yeah? Let's go. I need to connect my thing because I'm on foolishness right now. I'm on foolishness. I'm connected to my phone. I'm on foolishness.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm on foolishness. 1 second. We're calling somebody right now because we're not happy.
Oh, snap. Okay.
We're not happy, bro.
Okay.
We're not happy, bro.
Okay.
Let me run the. Let me go on. The allegations.
Yeah.
The allegations, yeah.
They're alligating still.
The allegations are allegate, bro. Let's call him. Let's call him right now. I'm sick of this, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
You man are shook. You man are shook a reactor. That's how I'm starting. I'm starting on the front foot.
Well, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Mexican style.
I'm saying Mexican style, bro. You man are shook. They're gonna see this video and not be happy, but I don't care, bro. Why are you injured?
I hear it still.
And you know, you know, I'm on foolishness today. I'm on foolish, bro.
Because
why?
The hand injury out of nowhere. Ducking Madonna's ex. That's crazy.
After all the work we've done.
I know, bro.
After Big Daddy Kane and them man that come before, like
Tupac.
What are we doing?
Tupac
right
is
now?
rolling in his grave.
Tupac's not happy about
How am I
this.
doing this?
I'm still here.
I wrote this song in '94,
brother. Wait, let's have it right though. Let's have it right.
Cool. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Let's talk about this because as an Okoli guy, yeah.
Yes, you.
Family Okoli,
yes,
yeah.
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Okoli guy. We've been waiting for this reactor smoke.
We.
Yeah. No, the world. The world.
Yeah.
No.
In Peru, that's what they did.
The world's Peru. Are you telling me they weren't waiting?
So
they're waiting.
Peru's looking forward to Okoli.
Peru.
Yeah. Okay,
listen,
cool. No problem.
Peru, Mexico, everyone, bro. St. Kitts and Nevis. Fiji. Them man there.
Yeah.
Even
the
what's his name? That's what's his name? He's hiding from the government. Def Jam guy. Does bear yoga in
Simmons.
Russell Simmons, bro. He wanted this fight, and he's not even on violence. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, because obviously the story, the lineage, and the arc of like them lot scuffing in the cinema, bro.
Yeah.
They've gone from the cinema beef, yeah. And do you really want it? They've been kind of, their names have been there. How is this fight off?
Do you know what's pissed me off about this, yeah? And it seems as if a new trend is building in this new era.
Yeah.
Because this era that we're in, good stuff is happening. Good fights are being made. Like, there's no real messing around. Yeah. Fights are getting done.
Yes.
But the one thing that's two months on the belts. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I've got
a ranking. A ranking is announced. They say Akoli is now ranked #1, whatever sanction, whatever belt it is. Next day,
I've got a clip for you.
I'm injured.
So, since you're saying that, no, they both hit. I'm saying,
that's what we're seeing. Dubois Parker, bro. Usyk came out and said, "Yo, I'll have that smoke." And next minute, we saw him perfectly well. We never saw him again after that media workout day. And now Lawrence Akoli, day after they announced he's ranked #1 on whatever ranking it is, all of a sudden,
hamstring
or hand.
All of a sudden, hamstring injury. Don't answer. I'm calling back. I'm calling back, bro, because I'm sick of this. I'm on the mains fighting for this family, you know.
I hear you, bro.
You see me, bro.
You do a lot for them.
I'm part of the Coley family, even though they don't know that like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he knows what I'm on. He knows this call's not a good call, bro.
No, Monday, he's always available, but today he won't be. Like, thing is with Dubois, you look at Dubois' situation, we've not even seen him publicly. Is he still trying to have us believe he's still sick now?
Is he in Brazil?
Bro,
where is he?
Is he trying to have us think he's still in bed now?
If first time I see him at the press conference for him versus Usyk, do you know how mad I'll be?
And the maddest thing is when you ask him what's happening, he's just gonna smile and just say, "Yeah, that was."
Let's go now.
But this is what's gonna happen though, because now when fights are so easy to make, the only thing that can stop the fight is you pulling out. Pause.
Whoa. Hey, yo, wait, hold on. I got thingy for this moment right now. Now I've got. He said pulling out.
Stop it, ball. Scallywa. Why?
Sorry, I had to, bro. Why?
I don't even care, bro.
Why?
I don't even care, bro. Even Dillian Whyte, another one. That's right, Basil. He goes, what about Whyte too? Bro, these men are just pulling out of fights for no reason, bro.
No, Dillian's injured.
Why? Why is Dillian injured? Just guaranteed, that's it.
I'm telling you right now.
This is Brixton loyalty.
Wait, hold on.
This ain't based on nothing, bro.
Wait. Why would Dillian pull out of a fight like this? What was he doing with his life? What's he got next? Dillian needs this. He fought Uncle, bro.
That's crazy. I see what you're
Dillian
saying.
needs this, bro. If anyone needed this, Dillian had to have this fight. Like, I get it. Did anyone rank Dillian for the WBO 3-time world champ? Did he get ranked for that?
I don't think so, no.
No, I don't.
Tete fight.
Tete fight is I'm telling you, nobody was more angry.
Hold on. No. Dillian Whyte's one might have checked out still. I mean, all right, so let's have a look at this, yeah? 2 comments. We don't know for sure these comments are legit, but this is Major K. says Dubois was at the British Boxing Border Control Awards, didn't answer any questions about the illness. Muller has said Whyte's finger looks mad. Base showed it on a casual stream. Base clearly has access to a Dillian Whyte's finger, which is crazy. But the fact he's got the inside scoop on the finger.
So what Base saw that though?
Base is cleared. He's vindicated Dillian. He's always the one to vindicate Dillian Whyte.
Base is
he must be a part of that. Can you see how you're a part of a Coley camp?
Base but he's quiet about it.
Yeah,
he's never on the main saying, because he told us about the jackfruit, all the stuff. He always has the knowledge that nobody else has.
Yeah, that makes sense. Still.
Are we gonna look at Base now and say, is he part of Team
Whyte? He does get a lot of off time, like time off work, I guess, because it's not really active over there at the moment. But I would like to see. To be honest, I still would like to see the Dillian and.
So Base is the one to break the picture of the finger.
I think he's the one. I think because I ain't seen that picture nowhere. The fact Base has this inside access to the finger is mad still.
Now we got to look at it and say, but that's an injury that we can believe in.
Yeah, if there's pictures somewhere, then we can let that one fly.
Nobody showed me. So you're telling me that my man pulled up. Let me get this right. Dubois pulled up to a gathering, yeah?
No one checked him. No one asked him one question. You know why?
No one asked Frank about what happened as well.
Yeah,
He just said Parker's in a great situation,
Frank must have
manages
just
career.
gave everybody a shoulder tap and said, "Do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
Do me a cheeky little favor."
Is this
I'll
right,
take care.
though?
I'll
Is
take
this
care.
right?
You'll be all right.
So does Frank want a situation where Dubois takes down? This is Frank's plan, maybe. Dubois takes down Usyk, yeah, and then he has his two guys fighting for the belt in Parker and Dubois. Is that what he wants?
I mean, yeah, I guess the promoter will always want to have both fighters for a heavyweight title shot. Do you see what I'm saying? So
more money, more.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of them frustrating things now because fights can get made very easy. So this would be the only way to prevent the fights, wouldn't it? I'm injured. I can't do it. I'm calling in sick.
And then, do you know what it is though? There's still boxing's still a murky, dirty sport, in it.
Oh, Muller said he sent me the image.
Wicked. Let's go. Let's do better. 206 watching, less than 50 likes, no supers. We're better than this as a community.
Oh, that finger's crazy, dog.
Oh, what did he punch?
I'm gonna put this on
A
the screen.
blade.
That's crazy. That's
what did he punch?
So that wasn't in training. Then that might it's been on the road.
That must have been an Argus.
You say Argus?
Yeah.
Let me get this picture. I'm loading up the picture now, guys.
We gotta show the picture.
We have to see this as a community because that's
wow.
This is definitely not a standard boxing injury, by the way, guys.
It's a serious boxing injury, bro.
Yeah, but no, it's not a boxing injury though. Let's. We're gonna. I'm uploading it right now, guys. We're seconds away.
Henry Coley.
Oh, he's calling us. We're gonna see this picture.
Why are you not afraid of Team React Poor? On the front foot. Why are you not afraid of? Why are you not afraid of? Why are you not afraid of Team React Poor, bro? Take that off the screen.
Can't get injured no more.
Nah, bro. Do you know what you lot making me look like on the mains, bro? We've been doing big promo for this fight. Everyone was doing what they needed to do. Trav, you're with me as well, yeah?
That's right. Yeah, KG was working hard on the front line, bro.
We've been front lining for this fight.
He went offside one time.
We heard. Hold on, promotion WBC #1, and then all of a sudden, hamstring injury like he's played for Arsenal. When did this? What's going on? All of a sudden, it's Mikhail settings. How?
No, he's been injured. He was injured like a couple weeks ago, but obviously he's trying to train through it, blah, blah, blah. Then it gets to the point where it's like, yo, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you not go into a fight like that at least 70%?
Oh, come on, man.
You saying you man can't even manage at 70% when you don't even think he's serious about you?
No, I'm saying
serious.
What injury? What was the injury? Let's start there.
He's injured. He's injured. That's for sure.
You do know that sounds crazy. You do know that sounds crazy.
That sounds
he's injured. That's all I know.
That sounds
crazy.
That sounds mad.
Wait. Are you not part of these conspiracy theories?
Nobody's a conspiracy theorist, my guy.
Right now, yeah. Right now, I'll tell you right now, yeah. You see, I didn't believe in the tinfoil hat thing, yeah. But my tinfoil hat is next to my chair, bro. Because I'm telling you now.
Let me ask you one clear question, yeah. I'm a straight shooter. You know how I operate.
Shit.
Go for it.
The day before we hear the announcement, he gets ranked #1. The day after that announcement, he pulls out the fight. You can understand why it looks nuts.
All right, cool. The day the public hear the announcement is not the day Queensbury were notified.
Okay,
so what was that?
You know what I'm saying?
What was that day?
So we're looking, what we're saying, 48 hours,
4 days.
like 48 hours, like...
Before, what was that? Way before that. Way before that.
Yeah.
And I think Boxer would have been notified. Boxer would have been notified before Lawrence was WBC #1, I believe.
It's sounding better. This is sounding a little bit better. I will say that.
So then what happened was he hurt something in camp.
Way before then. Way before. Man can't get injured anymore. I'm confused.
No, because you understand, yeah. Has there been, when he was spicy talking about, like, he posted a picture. When did he post a picture of Reactpour? Was he injured?
Like 3-4 days ago.
3-4 days ago. Was he injured?
That was just a banner.
Bro.
Wait.
How can you do, if you know you're injured, not getting to work, yeah, you can't banter me, bro. I'm mad. I can't even punch you in your face.
That's like inviting man out to work drinks and you know you're going to call in
cool.
sick.
Now watch this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like I see Reactport announce the fights off here on his Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to.
even his announcement was shit. It's like, do you, like, what was even going on?
Did you want him to do a pay-per-view announcement, bro? The fight's off, fam. What does
I want conspiracy theories. I want, he didn't want it. He didn't want this. What? Like, bro, build it. Like, because the fight's happening. Like, you got
hold on, let me go. Dear Team Reactport, wait on. For those who that's mad. For those who missed the news, my opponent has withdrawn from our fight due to injury. I know many of you excited as I was because he was ready. And I appreciate everyone who made travel plans to support me. I sincerely apologize for the disappointment. I'll be training hard to put on a great show. That said, setbacks happen, but we stay focused on greatness. I wish Team Macaulay all the best in their future endeavors and a speedy recovery. In the meantime, Box and Sky Sports are working on my next fight. I'll keep you all updated. Thanks for the support. Bro, it sounds like they're not fighting ever.
Going separate ways.
It sounds like we are not going to see each other in the future. Why is he
why
future
should it sound like that?
Because why is he wishing you all the best of your future endeavors? Like,
that's what I'm saying. The guy has just gone mad. Like, what are you doing? Like, forget the politeness. Forget the Richard, what a top quality, like, what a lovely message. Like, forget that. You're trying to build a fight.
Are you not hearing? Are you not hearing? It's over. Like, our thing's done. Are you not? Are you not collecting that in the paragraph?
So what's Richard gonna do? What's Richard gonna do next? Richard should, like, how can Lawrence be pressing the fight? The fight happened because Lawrence told Frank, offer Richard a fight. That's why the fight happened. Who is Richard going to fight next?
He's in the he's nowhere for him to go. It's dark.
Henry, what's the injury, man?
He's injured, isn't it? Like,
stop giggling. You've done this twice now.
No.
The first time I asked you went, he's injured.
He's injured.
He's injured, isn't it? Bro, this starts mad.
Don't ask him. Because now you know what it is. Don't ask Henry what the injury is. We just have to understand he's injured.
Listen, it sounds scary. It sounds scary, bro.
Why though? Wait.
Why is the injury such a private moment like this?
We just saw Dillian's one. I just put it up on the screen. It's a mad thing.
Yeah, but Dillian's one was nuts. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? But what did that prove? Did that prove that, man's really injured?
Yes. Dillian's one. I can't refute that. I saw it.
If that's his hand, it's mad.
Usually people say this like when injuries happen in the fight. Well, when alleged injuries happen in the fight, it's I need to see evidence of this injury. But before the fight, when did that become a thing?
Let me be a friend right now and tell me if I'm wrong. Because again, we are fans of boxing. We don't know the ins and outs. You see Isaac Chamberlain, his injury to me looked mad. The next time I see him, 6-pack, in great shape. I said, hold on. Why is his fight? Yeah, so that was a mad one. The next one I saw, was Dubois. One day, let's go now. Next day,
Dubois
serious
was
COVID.
That one, no.
Wait, so now you're seeing? No. Don't say no, bro. See, now look at the journey that we've been on.
You can't compare it. You can't compare it.
But here's the journey. Look at the journey that I'm going on. So I'm just
trying to let you know. You know why it can't be compared?
Yes.
You know why it can't be compared, Because when Lawrence notified Queensbury was not when everyone found out. You get what I'm saying? When Lawrence notified Queensbury, it was like, all right, cool. Because also, you have to remember, Lawrence has gone into fight with broken hands, with broken this, with broken, and it's worked.
So what you're saying is this injury is far worse than a broken hand, a broken wrist.
No.
So this sounds final. It sounds like it's final.
Exactly. No. But the point I'm trying to land is it. All right, cool. When he fought for the world title against Slovakia, his right hand was broken. He threw his right hand once in round 6. Dropped him, stopped him, fight done. He threw his right hand once, and he couldn't miss.
So he can't go in there broken on this one. Then
we're saying no.
This one's clearly worse. Final.
No, it's not even about that. He's had fights where it's like he's gone into the fight injured, and it's not been the best performance. But it's like he's never come out to say, the reason for this is because he's injured. Because no one's forced you.
Well, someone's asking in the comments, is it a broken heart? Maybe.
Broken heart can do that still. Is he someone broken heart?
No. He's good, man. We can respect.
Because we can understand if he's dealing with the emotional Is it time?
No, none of that.
Hey, Harry, listen, I'm gonna let you. All I'm saying is, you understand why we feel the way we do.
No.
Cases.
I call, but I called out advise my man. No, but advise my man. Yeah, advise my man. A man just broke the fight off. Like, who does that? What are you doing next?
Yeah,
Right.
do you know how I knew? Do you know how I knew it was a mad thing for him? And React was going through it. When they said, is there gonna be a new opponent? I looked at Frank here, and Frank didn't want to see Reactpo. He didn't even say He didn't even say we're working on a like somebody else.
Reactpo's for a boxer fighter. It's not even that. Yeah, that's your opportunity to just create narratives. Yeah, Lawrence did what? Like, but really and truly, yeah, that fight should be big, way bigger than the undercard in Manchester.
Big.
2 London fighters.
No, it's big, bro. It was already big. It was already big. We done the work. You man was on the Shade Borough on everything. We wanted this. All right, listen, Henry, bro. All I'm saying is
we're gonna be looking up for the updates. That's all we're gonna say.
I need updates. If these two don't fight, I'm furious. We were fighting.
Tell my man to do the work. Like, stop with.
This is nasty work from you. This is nasty work from you. You can't tell my man to do the work when he's fit and your guy's injured and you're giving us. We don't know.
Cool, but we give thanks. It's not some lifelong injury. It's that. Is there not a possibility of a new date?
It's what?
Is there not a possibility of a new date?
Yeah, no, run it back, man. Run it back.
Listen,
we'll see.
Henry, we had to call you. We have to keep it real. Friend or not, bro, you know how the energy that we keep.
Don't say words. Don't say words.
Big up, man.
Big up. You know what? Spot me for that.
Good job. That's a good interrogation.
I like that we are like this.
Same.
Because that's a brethren.
Straight down the line. That's it.
We can't mess around, bro.
Listen, when the man them are looking mad on the mains,
we must talk to them.
We must pull up.
Usyk Chamberlain, I need to talk to you as well.
We do
because what's going on? How dare you be in the gym saying, yo, I'm ripped. What? When you're fight, hold on.
Ripped?
Riley.
Ripped? You should have been fighting.
Yeah, success. Move.
Hey, listen.
What's going on, bro?
On the mains as well.
Hold on, but Vidal's got a wicked fight coming up.
He does have a good fight.
That one's a proper tear up. Let's not waste time. We got to talk about. Well, it's really for the people. We want to hear what they say because we've given our takes.
Oh, that's right. We did. Our Eubank Ben takes are over there on Patreon. For everyone that was there on Friday. Great vibes. Eubank Ben, bro.
Let me see if we got any likes and stuff. Let's see if we got any likes.
I'll be honest, bro. The Eubank Ben thing, it's just that's amazing. I can't wait for this fight, bro. I am fully invested.
Have you sorted out the back end version of everything? How we manage this pod? And that?
What do you mean?
Like the monetization part and that? Have you done?
Oh yeah.
Come on, very good.
I'll sort out.
All right, cool.
Let's open the lines though.
Let's open the lines. But then, do you want to say anything about Eubank Ben? Cool.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, every day I change my mind for what I want to see happen.
Yeah.
Every day I'm just like,
Conor, have you picked a side?
I haven't picked a side yet.
Pick a side.
No, it's hard
Pick a side now.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, I just feel like there's so much tied into this now, and the storyline with like his dad, Eubank Jr. and his dad, alongside all the madness that's kicking off. I'm just like, bro, this is like boxing drama, bro.
Yeah.
The Piers Morgan thing was mad.
Piers Morgan, you know what? Yeah, I want to pick a side as well.
I just can't, bro.
I kind of want to see Eddie Hearn lose 1 million on a bet.
See, now that bet, I thought that was a bit spicy still. I like
even
that.
I saw Frank do an interview and he said he wants Junior to get chinned. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them want Junior to get chinned. And because me as a chaos merchant I am, well, I don't want that. I want you to be mad.
That's right.
A little part of me wants you to be mad, but I understand Conor needs this more than anyone.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what has like brought it back. Because I probably was leaning more, just a little bit more towards Conor. You know what I'm saying? Just off center.
Yeah.
But you see that dad narrative?
It's dad narrative.
It pulled on the heartstrings, fam.
Yeah.
The dad in me was looking at him saying, like, I'd like you to be there with me. But if not, it's the bit, I tell you the bit that got me with it. No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. No hard feelings.
What? He goes, no hard feelings. I still handle business for you though. Don't worry about it. I said, no.
Hey, Congo's in the house. Is that Congo? Is that?
Hey, come on.
Come on. Walk on, bro. Hey, Congo as well.
Come on, bro.
Hey, what's he say? Drag you to hell.
Straight to
Straight to hell.
Straight to hell.
When's Congo fighting again?
Hey, let's
bro?
open the
Hope
lines.
some people are
Let's
getting to
open the
hell,
lines. I'm putting the link in the chat right now.
Yeah. Shout out Congo every single time, bro. Yeah. I think, we applied pressure to Henry,
We did.
We applied pressure.
We did.
And doing that to your friends on the mains is
It's important.
mad. It's important. But
This
they
is-
have to understand this is
DJ
what we're on right
DJ
now.
Ace. Raw DJ Ace. Shout out my
DJ
DJ
Ace in the
Ace.
house as well, bro.
He goes, Piers was Team Ben from the beginning. You know what? That when you
Let's
look at it,
find out about that.
when you watch it back here, it's true, When you watch that back, the line of questioning, even when he's like, Eubank's being relentless on the drug street thing, Piers was on some, yeah, okay, but he has done the test. You have to give him starts. And he's just like, I don't care. He goes, even if they hold him down and I see they stab him in the arse cheeks with the drugs, he's still a cheat because he shouldn't have let that happen.
Nah,
Don't play.
So you picked a. So let me hear this, and people that are calling in, let me know. I've got something else for you right
I
now.
haven't picked a side. I haven't picked a side yet, bro. I
haven't picked a side, but I feel like I know
both
where
of
I'm
these
going.
guys. I
feel
like both
like
of
I
them.
know where I'm. I like Nigel as well.
I like both of them, bro.
No, but so what are we gonna admit from picking a
Senior's
side?
a little bit off center at the moment. I like all three of those dudes that are in the mix. Senior is a bit like he's done a bit of wayward things recently.
I want to be a pussy. I'll call Napper and say you haven't picked a side. I don't know why I'm moving like that.
Why he's clearly.
I want to tell Napper that you haven't picked a side.
What do you mean? Why would
I don't know why I've done that.
Why would that make a difference to how he feels, bro?
No, because
Napper is watching.
He's gonna say, "What, Trav? What's wrong with you? Like, why don't you understand? Well, go on. You said you wanted to be a world champion one day.
I want you back to be a champion.
Gonna get in the way.
Listen, I like both of them at the minute.
Yeah, hey.
One day we must grow up. We have to. One day we must. We must advance past this.
Must though.
I must. All right, let's open the lines.
Wait, I had a question. For the streets.
Go on.
Now, it's not a question more so than a statement. Yeah? Shannon, you see Shannon, yeah? I'm talking Briggs, you know I'm talking about, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This division right now, Prime Shannon, any
Briggs.
fighter in this division, any fighter, yeah? Bar Usyk, yeah? He's beaten.
Oh, you think Shannon Briggs clears out everyone today?
Everyone. I don't care. Prime Shannon, everyone. And they're in their now form, in their today's form, everyone. Today's form of everyone.
No, you're doing Prime Shannon. Surely should we do Prime the people that we mentioned?
What do you reckon? Prime Shannon versus Prime AJ. Who's winning that one? Don't.
Getting out of the first 3 rounds with Shannon Briggs is going to be
AJ's in a lot
hell.
of trouble. If Dubois was what?
You know how fast Shannon Briggs starts? He's got the most first. Well, at one point he held the record for most first round KOs. I don't know, I don't know. I think he might clear my man still.
Okay, there you go. Dubois, Shannon versus Dubois.
He's clearing him.
There you go. Shannon versus Parker.
I think he's. You know what? You do have a case.
I have a case
because it's the first 3 rounds,
and a lot of people can't deal with that. Who are you gonna say is Caballero?
No.
There you go.
I can't actually see. I can't see.
Bacoli. Is Bacoli making it past the 3 rounds to get serious?
I don't know. Any of them can really keep him. He still holds the record. Jam down 187 said. Yeah, him now. I'm certain. Yeah, all these years of retirement, he's got 2 minutes and 15 seconds of hell to
hell.
One. Yeah. I don't know.
That's mad because I'm thinking about.
And I'll be real. When David Hay and him was squaring up to scrap here, and knowing that David Hay was coming back off serious injuries at that time, I was thinking to myself. You see those first 2 rounds, yeah? I hate this.
No, but is there not a foot? Is there no one what about Fabio Woodley? Do you reckon he's making it?
No,
Fabio Woodley can take a beat down, though.
No, it has to be someone that doesn't try to match him. I don't think
Fabio's going to try and meet him.
Yeah, you need someone that's going to be like,
what Lennox machine for
and
machine.
Just be smart and be smart with him.
Is there no smart fighters now that's going to...
Usyk is the only one.
I never put him in the mix.
Because he'll just run. He'll run.
I never put Usyk.
But if we're doing Prime, I say Prime.
They're saying Fury will box his head off.
Prime Hay would do the elusive thing. You see what Hay was at heavyweight? I think he would do the elusive thing and try and clip him.
Fury? It's for the streets. Let them answer.
Yeah.
Fury,
this is
if Fury did. you're gonna have to admit that Fury might be able to do it.
Nah, I don't know he can. Because he's gonna have to take one of them shots. I don't think you understand.
Are you saying that as a hater, or are you saying that as
no? Because you have to understand what he's doing in the first round. It's hell, bro. Fury's
clever. Fury's clever.
Nah, because he's gonna have to keep him off. You know how hard that's gonna be.
What version of Fury are we sending in there? Are we sending Fury Wilder 2 Fury?
Herky jerky.
Oh, you're taking that one
because this one can't move. This one is not getting out of the way of that guy. Herky jerky.
Wilder 2.
Wilder 1. Herky jerky. He's gonna try and go.
No, he was fat.
2's gonna try and go through him. We need hair Fury.
Shit. Dusseldorf Fury.
Yeah. That's the one.
Let's open the lines are open right now. Listen, we got David.
Yo.
Yeah, bro? A lot's been said today already, bro. We started on the front foot. Talk to us. What are you telling me right now? Where do you want to go? Do you want to Coley? We spoke about that a little bit. Conor, whose team are you on? Have you picked a side as well, bro? The floor's yours.
Oh, I'll have to pick the Eubanks on this one. Although I think is a lose-lose. Because he's much bigger. Like he's expected to win because he's bigger. Ben is moving up in weight, and if he loses, it's like, oh, you're losing to a smaller man, or you get knocked out by a smaller man, or his dad won and drew. So if he loses now, it's like a situation where you've lost and the family has an L on the record because his dad won. You know what I'm trying to say?
Why are you with Team Eubank? Why have you decided that's the team that you're gonna go with on this one?
I think Ben's gonna try and come and knock him out. I think Ben's like pissed off right now. Eubank gonna use the experience to like outbox him. At least that's what I think.
Oh, you think what do you think Conor's too emotional in this one?
Yeah, I think Eubank finally got to him. Like the interview with Piers, I think like Ben finally cracked when Eubank spoke about his dad.
You think Conor Benn cracked in that interview?
A little bit, because like when what's his name? When Eubank said his dad, like, if he touches me again, Conor like stood up and was like gonna like rush him. I think that's what Eubank wanted, like a reaction from Ben that he hadn't gotten. You get what I mean?
I don't think it's a case of crack. You have to understand.
He felt the emotion.
Yeah, but Conor is just a super passionate person, I think.
Yes.
So he's on 10 in every direction. That's my assessment of him. Because even when he's like, 1 minute he's ready to scrap, next minute he's ready to be like, nah, I mean it. Like, I really do hope you just patch things up with your dad. Dad doesn't like it. But at the same time, I would splat your head on the canvas. I'm like,
yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
He's just a wild guy, bro. Because that's a mad switch.
It was a mad switch. She was like, yeah, I want you to be good with your dad. And then I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
I'm being so sincere. Like, you might think I'm being sarcastic. Like, I do hope you get it together because life is short. And me and my dad, he loves me regardless of boxing. But I will make one thing clear. I will knock you out. What you mean? It's like, what type of person is this? So I don't know.
That was crazy. Also,
was Piers Morgan biased?
I don't know, but I don't like how Piers tried to make the interview so sentimental. Was it
I
just
hate when
me?
they bring up tragedies.
Yeah, he tried to make it too emotional.
Is boxing dangerous? Should this be allowed, given how you guys feel about each other?
Yeah, I'm like, there's so many ways you could have taken that interview, and why did he choose like trying to make them all like soft and everything? That's why I liked how Eubank was like, I'm not here to talk about all that. Like, I'm trying to talk about like what I'm gonna do to you.
Eubank was on total form. Let's quickly talk about a Coley versus Riakporhe. That's not happening, is it?
I don't think so.
That phone call, it seems like Riakporhe knows that it feels kind of over, because even Henry's like, why did he shut it down? Why did he not add any spice to it?
Yeah.
Why did he not say they're running or anything like that? He kind of just accepted his fate.
I think that was also like a smoke shoe. Like that fight isn't happening. Like, we just gotta move past that fight and look at other fights for Coley, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're done. They're absolutely done. I don't think that fight's gonna happen. They're gonna.
But I don't know what fight is good for him though. That's the problem.
Which person?
Like, I don't know which person would be good for him.
What, for Coley or Riakporhe?
For Coley. Like, what do you guys think?
I didn't even know he was trying to be a heavyweight. That's the part for me. I'm like, I didn't know he was trying to be a heavyweight.
He needed to be one. He needs to be one. Them weight issues and the
Yeah,
struggle.
He's huge.
He needs to be one. It's just trying to understand. You know, on a real note, I don't know where he. I know Coley's going to be fine. Coley will get fights. I'm just super worried for Riakporhe right now.
Yeah.
I'm super worried for him. Is Riakporhe's mind in it? The way he's like, sorry guys, we'll see what happens.
Well, to be fair, that's been under question for a while, bro. Like, let's be clear. Like that whole thing of like the Madonna and the modeling and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, you're not fighting enough, and we know fighters only get paid when they fight. So the fact that you're not really having any urgency suggests there's some comfort in your life where you're like, you know, I'll take it.
What do you guys? What do you guys think about Edgar Berlanga taking that easy fight? In my opinion, like, what do you guys think of that?
Wild. His opponent looked like like he could have fought me, bro. That brother looked like some regular civilian, fam.
Berlanga did say that he wants a big fight. His next fight, he wants it to be serious.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon are you giving up on Berlanga? What are you saying?
Nah,
I think I just don't know how good he is though. Like, I think Canelo carried him through the fight. Like, if Canelo wanted to take him out, he could have. And I don't know, like, does he have any like standout wins? I think him versus Plants will be good though, but I think Plants knocks him out.
Yeah, it's called out Caleb Plant.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind Edgar Berlanga versus Plant, you know. How do you see that one going?
I think Plant knocks him out, in my opinion.
I think Plant's got more of the dog in him than
Plant is an underestimated force, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
As time's gone on, he's shown himself to be like, yo, don't play on my name. Like, I really am the guy that shows up and gets stuff done. So if they're thinking that Plant is a light one, then they're defo mistaken.
Here you go.
Exactly.
Berlanga was just a exit contract fight. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, they're saying he just tried to get out of a contract. Usually them ones don't work when you just try to hand in a mixtape still. Like that was the whole yard thing, innit? When they said, bro, big man, that's not the fight. Don't try it. Like Plant Berlanga. Listen, bro, we're gonna keep it moving. Amazing call though. Actually, have you got Shannon beat? Have you got Shannon losing to anyone from this?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I have to say, like, I think Herky Fury beats Shannon.
Wait, so what? Dusseldorf one?
Like Dusseldorf Fury. I think that's the only version because he's gonna have to like withstand the beats and like outbox him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to run for a while
because Fury right now gets knocked out. He's too heavy.
Thank you. He's there to be hit.
Yeah,
he will try to fight with him and then he's on the floor. Like, see what Francis did in Ngannou. So imagine like Shannon Briggs is over.
Briggs, Jesus. And then the chin of Fury is he will go down, but he has the IQ to manage.
Not from a few Shannon Briggs KOs, bro. He's going to sleep, bro.
To bed.
2-3 rounds.
Doesn't sleep.
2-3 rounds of Shannon Briggs.
He doesn't go to sleep.
Oh, Fury
does not
been
go
in
to
there
sleep.
with Shannon Briggs.
I think it has to be Dusseldorf. Yeah, it has to be Dusseldorf Fury, and anyone else who loses.
All right, wicked, big up. Basil, welcome to the show.
What's happening, bro?
What's going on, lads? Hope you're good.
We're blessed, man. Let's start with that Shannon question. Is who's beating Shannon? It like which fighter right now do you reckon's beating Shannon or prime version of themselves? Who's beating him?
I think it's either Fury or Usyk. I think Fury in his prime has the IQ to avoid Shannon. The issue you have with Shannon is the gas tank. I think Fury knows that avoid him for a couple of rounds and then coming in the late rounds to claim the victory. So I can only.
Why is no one saying that AJ can avoid him? Why are we not saying AJ? Is that a bit mad? Are we victims at the moment? Are we doing it again? Like, what's going on?
I'm a big AJ fan, but I think AJ times has been easy to hit. That's the issue. Even prime AJ has always been easy to hit, which is why I don't think AJ could withstand Shannon Briggs. And we saw what happened against Dubois, where Dubois clipped him early. And the biggest issue you have is with AJ, once he gets clipped, he takes too long to recover. Whereas if you compare it to Fury, Fury gets hit, he recovers very quickly. I mean, AJ has the endurance to go, but his recovery isn't great. And that's why I would worry for AJ in that kind of fight.
Prime Hay would beat Shannon.
Prime Hay is definitely going to be elusive, and he's going to strike at the right
machine
time.
For machine, Prime Hay will go machine for machine.
But Hay going machine for machine is not going to be what Shannon Briggs is. Shannon Briggs is going to come forward and be on absolute madness. Hay's going to be circling and waiting for a moment, then explode.
Okay.
So it could work. Who knows?
Yeah, see that? It's mad because it's mad that he was saying that what about, so obviously I'm being a victim at the moment. Caballero Caballero decided to stand in front of Big Bang Zhang.
Nah, stop this.
He did stand in front of him though.
I agree.
Do we not call Zhang like a heavy hitter? Is he not powerful? Or we decided that he's not strong anymore? What have we done?
You're not respecting Shannon Briggs at all.
I'm respecting him. I'm
No,
saying, what are you saying right now? What
you're not.
What are you saying about Big Bang Zhang though? He's powerful, right?
Is he up there with Shannon Briggs in your mind?
I'm
asking you a direct question.
All right,
that lets me know where you are. Because what that guy was putting Lennox Lewis through before he got the win.
Who hits
that
harder
is
though?
enough. That's
enough. Who hits harder?
Briggs.
Big Bang
I don't
Zhang?
need to think about it.
Yeah, I think Briggs too.
First round KO record, bro. In all these errors, he still has the record. Put respect on this man's name, bro. That guy's a nightmare in them first rounds.
This is why I brought him to the thing. This is the conversation. But I'm like, is there nobody? Are we saying no one? Because you got Usyk doing it. We don't think Ajit's got the little movement and to try and stay away from him for 3 rounds and then get to work and work the body in it.
No, boss.
Nah, I don't think so.
Put some respect on this watch. This is a stat that's gonna 37 round 1 KOs.
It's mad.
That those first 3 minutes is going to put man through hell.
You need someone that's strong that can. All right, we'll move on. Let's keep it going then. Talk to me. You heard about there's the Rapport thing you can talk about. There's the Conor thing. What team have you picked actually? Conor or Eubank Jr.?
No, I'm Eubank for many reasons. I think it's a shame with Eubank, right? Because Eubank 2.0, for me, I love it. It's just a shame that he hasn't been as active over the last few years because, as you guys have said, he's just box office when it comes to promoting fights. And for me, what I love about Eubank is the wit, and it's the calmness of his wit. And I think that's what gets to people, because if you compare it to Conor's angry when he's trying to get at people, and it doesn't really work. But Eubank says things so calmly, and I think that's what, and it hits like it's as sharp as a blade. And I think that's what gets people, because of how and the demeanor, how he says it, that's why it riles people up, because like, how dare you say such things to me in such a manner? And then when they try to get a reaction of him, he's calm and cool as ice. And I think that's what angers people more.
Yeah. I think the only time we ever saw a chink in the armor, like of the emotional side, was the dad lines.
His dad.
But everything else, he's just like cool as a cucumber. He enjoys when the talk is wild. Like even when he's just like, hey, don't get roped into what Piers is trying to do. He's trying to have you done. So I'm not falling for that. And then Conor started to talk smoke again. And he's like, yeah, see, that's what I like. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that's right. Tell me what you're going to do. Go ahead.
Battle, how do you feel about Eubank Senior? Do you feel like he's kind of doing his son an injustice with his, like not looking like he's trying to be there, not really supporting his son the way his son's pretty much asking him? He said, even on the day of the fight, I still want him to be there.
Yeah, he is. And it's an ego thing, for a long time. And obviously Chris kind of alluded to it, where his dad has kind of wanted control of things, and Chris Jr. has to go out there and be his own man. And it's like the dad isn't fully agreeing with some of the decisions Chris is making. But sometimes you have to let your child be free and support them, even in the wrong and the good decisions, and
That's
just
right.
be there for them. But it feels like Christina's kind of struggling with that aspect of things. And I think that's where I think Christina needs to kind of drop his pride a bit and just allow Junior to be his own man.
Do you want him there on the day of the fight though? Would you prefer him to be there, or would you just say if the energy's not right, like what are you looking for from him?
I don't mind if he's there or not, because I think Chris Jr. alone, I'm there for Chris, for Junior. I think he alone has got the interest alone back. For me, it doesn't really matter if Cena's there or not. If he's there, it's nice. If he's not there, it doesn't make a difference. The fight is going to turn out how it's going to turn out. And I'll say this, I'm not really a Conor Benn fan, only for the reason of with the whole drugs issue. My biggest issue with Conor is that he's never taken accountability for the whole drug. I mean, we know he's failed 2 tests, but it's kind of been like, it's a conspiracy against me. I don't even think he's even gone through proper due diligence, because obviously Piers are trying to say he's gone through the due diligence. But obviously, from the way
he's been cleared though. When you hear it, he's not been on the ban.
Here's the thing, KG. You can clear some, but my thing is, what's the explanation as to how those drugs going into his system, and that's my biggest issue. No one has given an explanation, so we know it's in his system, but no one has explained to us how it got into his system.
Well, he said that's.
But when have you got, for clarity, when have you ever really got that explanation from somebody's tests?
But the issue you can get, but
from somebody who's popped dirty before and thought they're innocent.
You don't. But the biggest issue is that Conor's never. He hasn't taken account. Usually, people take some level of accountability. Conor hasn't. Conor's basically been like, it's the way he's gone about. It's like this is a lie. This is a lie. And even like in the interview, it's like, yeah, it may have been in my system. It may not be in my system, alluding to the fact that he's aware it was in his system, but no one's kind of given us
Now, you know what I think.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to defend drugs in the system, by the way. I'm just thinking in that moment of him having a back and forth with Chris, I've got to say something back to you, as opposed to this is my explanation of the thing, because you would address it in a different manner. This is me. I'm face to face with my ops. He's saying these things about me. I need to say something back. So straight away, the energy is, yeah, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I'm in argument with you. This isn't me addressing this in that way. So that's why I'm like, that maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I didn't put too much stock into that because you're in the middle of a madness.
He's had 2 stinkers on Piers Morgan's show though, because Piers Morgan marked him about it and he goes, I'm too young. Why would I do that for? Like, he didn't give a.
No,
he knows that's going to come up.
That specific.
Yeah,
moment.
I'm with you, but it's almost like being in a debate and knowing this guy's going to throw this at me. We should have been prepared. He didn't have a good enough. The retort wasn't good enough.
So my thing is this year. Is it better to just stay quiet and never say anything and just come back and fight? We see that, but we don't get. What I'm saying is, we didn't get answers from those guys, but because they were quiet and more humble about it, we were just okay, cool. He's back. He's done whatever he had to do, and now he's back. What I'm saying is, we're still not any closer to any truth than we are in those situations where somebody's more palatable versus how somebody's like front foot. I'm fighting this with everything I got.
He's just. I think he's just got to win in it. Go on.
And I think that's the issue, Travis, because you make a good point in terms of most people have stayed silent. Look at Dillian Whyte, stayed silent.
That's right.
How many bots they all stayed? So it's like, so that it doesn't give any fire for anyone to kind of make any statements or make any assumptions. The issue is how Conor's acted with all of this. We know he's failed 2 tests and it's as if like we're the ones in the wrong, as though we're the ones who have the problem. When it's like, okay, you failed 2 tests, that's facts. If he had remained silent, I think this would have blown over and would not have been an issue. But it was like him against the world, as though everyone had wronged him. When it's like you're the one who's basically done wrong. But it's as though we have done something wrong against him. That's how he kind of came out, and I think that rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way.
Is there any way of redemption? Do you reckon if he wins this fight, because obviously he's clearly being checked now, there's nothing in the system. Would this fight be the fight that we just say, you know what? We'll leave that in the past. You beat someone that we didn't think you could beat. Fair dues. Welcome back.
I don't think it's this fight. I think it's just as long as his career goes up on an upward trajectory, I think people will forget. So I think he kind of needs to just take fights, competitive fights, and win them. As you said, me, myself, boxing fans were fickle. You know, as soon as a boxer wins, we kind of forget all their past crimes and all their past demeanor. So all he needs to do is have a notable win, and trust me, everything will be forgotten.
Dope, brother. Amazing call, man. Basil, big up yourself. That's a solid call. I like the calls today, man. I'm going to look at the likes and see what we're looking at today. Right now, we are on 112 likes out of 366 people watching. This show to get bigger, we need you lot. We need your support, people. Hit the like button right now. Hit the subscribe button. I know you lot we've seen the metrics and the ratio of people that watch versus if they're subscribed. It's not good.
It's mad.
It's not good.
We're going to have to start getting into our Stephen Bartlett bag.
What's that? Just do those. What's that drink? The Fuel.
Hi guys. I'd like to tell you about a drink that I love.
I personally love. Where's Stephen Bartlett actually?
Stephen Bartlett. He's in his bag, right, bro.
Like, what's he been? He's in his bag. I ain't seeing like posts about where, like, as in the visibilities.
Oh, his pod's doing fantastic, fam.
Really?
He always has the great content, bro. Them man be on there, specialists and stuff I didn't even know I cared about. Here's why you should never take your trash out at 7 p.m. Here's what I found in my years of research of taking trash out at 7 p.m. I found get the music, please.
This is a bit I personally love. Hold on, the lights going up. Okay. We're here for an hour. We're cutting. I'm telling you that for now. There you go. Wait, no, sorry, I've gone wrong. There you go.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's good, guys? What are you saying?
What's going on, bro? Is there somebody we're talking about in the comments? It's got people discussing it, talking about Big Bang Jang's power versus Shannon Briggs' power. I don't know what's the right answer. Like, it's a difficult one because Zhang can punch. That's all he's got, bro. He ain't got he ain't got movement and that. He can just bang people out. What are you telling me?
I think good question. I think Zhang probably has, and I might be wrong, and maybe it is kind of recency bias. I think Zhang probably has better one punch power. I think Shannon was more of a pressure, like intense pressure, like over the course of a round. And I think even using your example, KG, of Caballero, I think I think Shannon definitely gets Caballero out of here. Because remember, even Zhang got him down, and Zhang was knackered. He was spent in that fight, and he still got him down. So I think Shannon gets him out of there, to be honest.
Thank you. Thank you. You're not respecting Shannon Briggs, bro.
You don't think Caballero could run away for free
You're
and get busy?
Nah, there's no way. I think like one of the earlier callers said, I think Fury gets him. I think Dusseldorf Fury. But I also think Wilder 2 Fury, because that was when he first got with Stewart Jr., right?
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he first got to the
Sugar
control. So he put on the power and he put on some of the weight. I think so he'd be able to withstand some of that pressure, and he still had some of the leaning and the punching. I think he could withstand. Those are the two versions of Fury.
You're not. There's no version of AJ that you're putting in there. You're not putting Klitschko AJ in there.
I think pre-Ruiz AJ, possibly, like that AJ, but I think AJ,
that fight would be an absolute madness to watch.
Yeah, it would be it'd be crazy because the reason why I think pre-Ruiz, because remember how resilient AJ was post Klitschko. Like, he really took a beating in that fight, and he got up and he came back. I think pre-Ruiz AJ, because I think AJ's career can be split in pre and post Ruiz. That's literally, and I think pre he could fight him
and win.
That'd be a gun show.
Fight him and win, or is it just knock it? He has to knock.
The thing is, I think if he was to win, it has to go the distance. He can't.
No. They got to go for it. They both have to go for it.
They have to go ban for ban.
He's gonna have to go and literally do what Lennox did and try and do that. And that was Lennox on absolute madness.
Mirad said it took prime Lennox to deal with Briggs.
That's what I'm saying.
And this is why I said Briggs.
I never said AJ would deal with him, to be fair.
Lennox even tapped into a dark side, because there's one point he takes a shot bang on the face and he just looks at him like, brother, you mad? And then lands his own shot and knocks him over.
But the thing is, you know what's funny? And I think Gerald Miller kind of tapped into the kind of Shannon Briggs press conference vibe with the "let's go champ." Like, that's how Gerald Miller tried to bring. He tried to bring that vibe, like, and that rattled AJ. So you never know. But like, kind of moving on quickly a little bit, I want to touch on the Conor Chris Eubank thing.
Yeah, man.
So I'm team Eubank all the way. But I am like, I don't know if Eubank takes boxing serious enough, to be honest with you. I think, even though I think he's done a masterclass in selling the fight, I am worried that he's probably a little bit distracted. He's doing too much of so I don't know if you guys saw the thing with Eddie Hearn today, with the £1 million bet and the escrow thing today.
Oh, you think he's doing too much promo? The heavy lifting on the promo.
Yeah, I think, and
you don't think he's in the gym though?
He's tactical,
in the gym, bro.
No, I'm not saying that he's not in the gym, but I think, like, a few weeks ago, someone else said this. It's one thing to be in the gym. I trust he's in the gym, but you know, when you have a unified approach to how you're actually going to be trained, Juno has never had that. And I think, coming off the relationship that he had with Bomac, where it looked like he actually gave in to someone's training and gave in to someone's philosophy, whereas now it seems like he's calling the shots. And so I'm not saying that he won't beat Conor. I think he will, but I think with Conor, he's been able to be kind of shielded in some way because
Can I ask you something?
Eddie,
of
course.
Do you reckon he's doing AJ Dubois? You know, when AJ was trying to lickle man Dubois, like AJ was always trying to talk to Dubois, like, bro, like, don't, you're not on my level, like, and then and he little manned him the whole time and took him for granted in the rounds, early, hands down, not playing. Is he overlooking Conor?
I think a
Is he
little
like,
bit.
what's going on?
I think he's actually little broing Conor more than AJ did Dubois, but I don't think he will take Conor as lightly because this means a lot to him and his family.
Yeah,
And I think Cena will be there. I don't think Cena needs to be in the promo or the build up because Chris is handling them. And
Just be
like
on the night, innit?
yeah, and I think Piers was
But
hella,
we
but
got
he's on
issues
the
on the
matchroom
training,
payroll,
because
bro.
you don't rate the.
Jonathan Banks?
Is he going to listen to Jonathan Banks, or is Jonathan Banks just there
He ain't
collecting?
listen to anyone but Bomac. We have to be
And,
honest.
he's only
like,
listened to Roy. He's only listened to Roy Jones and Bomac.
well, Roy, yeah, but then even with Roy,
Didn't work,
that
but
wasn't
he
his
was.
style. Yeah, that
But he
wasn't his
listened.
style.
He listened too
I mean, it's
much.
easy to listen to Roy Jones, bro. Like it's Roy Jones, of course, right? Like you have to. And I
Yeah.
think that's the problem. And even with Bomac, it's the same. It's like, yo, he trains Terence Crawford, the best pound for pound boxer in the world. Like I think Chris respects certain levels. Anybody that isn't of a certain ilk, and I think that probably comes from Cena actually. Anyone that isn't of a certain ilk, he's not really gonna take them as serious as he probably should. But Piers Morgan was definitely in the matchroom payroll, though. He was hella biased in that interview. He was awful interview. We
That
need
ladder
that face off with Addy because like that was poor interviewing by Piers. Like, and I get it. Like he only has one style of interviewing.
I liked it, you know.
It was
I think it's good if you're a layman and you have no interest in boxing. It's good to appeal to that audience.
Yeah,
that's right.
But as a boxing fan, like there was no real. We didn't gain anything from that fight. We got all the things we needed to get from the press conferences.
And Junior knew what the vibe was. That's why he was so anti with Piers.
100%.
Don't ask me.
And I think
Why
Conor
are you asking these weird questions? You're trying to change the vibe. And this guy, he ain't smart enough to really clock the play. But I'm clocking that you're doing the thing.
But bro, this is what I'm saying. I think Conor knew the play. I think Matchroom, I genuinely think they had an impact in the PR element of the nature of that interview. And the interview was for Conor to come off a certain way because he's already been on that show before. He has that perception. He has all these allegations against him. So he went on clearly very media trained. Chris don't give a fuck. Chris was there to get everybody out of there, and he did a great job.
He done a sensational job. Listen, Moses, big call, man. Big up yourself. Stay blessed. Speak to you again soon, my brother. Come on,
bro.
What we doing? There's a few here. There's a few new names I want to see. I'm gonna try and click on a new name just in case to give them a chance. What's it? Boxing. Bronx Boxing.
Yeah, man. Bronx Boxing. What's going on?
Yes, my brothers. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, loud and clear. Talk to us, man. We're asking that Shannon the Cannon question. A lot of people are saying Fury is gonna get it done. He's the one that could beat in Prime Fury. Who else did they said?
Prime AJ, last guy.
I don't know if did he say Prime AJ?
He said Prime AJ might be able to do it.
Prime
beating
AJ.
Who are we talking about? Beating who?
Shannon Briggs. Prime Shannon Briggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shannon had asthma, so he can only fight a couple of rounds, couldn't he? So like, the first 3-4 rounds, he was dangerous, but like, he gave everyone a good fight. Shannon's dangerous. He could punch with both hands as well, couldn't he? So a dangerous fighter, Shannon.
Is he beating anyone? Is he beating? Is he clearing out the division now? Anyone like prime versions of these guys in the division?
Do you know what, bro? I don't. Yeah, he could do. He could do in a couple of rounds. Because, bro, even Usyk's sick. Fury's a bad man. Wilder were my favorite until I thought he got like battered and cheated by Fury. Yeah, but they're not the best generation. Like they're a bit slow.
Hold on. Wilder got cheated by Fury. What do you mean?
You say cheated?
Brother, boys, do you want me to bring some truth and light to this?
Go ahead, bro.
If you want to know truth, I'm gonna drop straight truth. If you want to cut me off,
truth and light. No one gonna cut you off. The floor's yours.
Brothers, if there's anyone on my words that are a lie or not true, you can say boom, cut off. Yeah? Okay. Okay. We're gonna start with Tyson Fury and John McDermott. One. Okay. There's an interview where John McDermott says John Fury said to him, yeah, John Fury told John McDermott that you beat my son in the first fight, yeah? Second fight, check John McDermott's interview. Tyson Fury paid £10,000 or £5,000 to the ref to change his gloves. John McDermott were told either you fight, yeah, or you pay for the show. So back then it were Frank Maloney, who's now changed, yeah? Frank Maloney said, look, either you pay for the whole show or you have to fight. So he went back in the changing room. John McDermott's trainer said, why has he got gloves to give brain damage? And why is my fighter, John McDermott, got gloves to protect brain damage? Yeah, it's his quote by quote in John McDermott's interview. Okay.
I'm with you. We're still rocking.
What happened in the first fight? Fury hit McDermott how many times? 100, 200 times? He didn't hurt him, didn't drop him. Suddenly, with the different gloves in the second fight, he's put a hurt on him. And John McDermott said, he says, look, I'll give him his props still. He's some man to say it, but he says, look, he played a snide, and he's the most stand-up guy he can get. He said he played a snide with the gloves, but it was what it was. The first fight didn't hurt me. Next minute, he's felt like he's got a truck in his hand. Okay, so I'm going to bring the same logic now to Wilder Fury 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Fury's come on. He's hit Wilder 100, 200 times in the fight. So much so that people thought Fury won the fight. Yeah. So he obviously touched Wilder more than Wilder touched him in the fight. Facts. The only thing Wilder got was a right and the left that dropped him twice. So Fury's hit Wilder 100, 200 times. He's done nothing to him. Yeah. He's maybe dazzled him a little bit. And I'll give that I'll just be generous. Yeah. He dazzled him. Second fight, he's been quoted, I'm dipping my hands in petrol. Yeah. Before this, he's been caught with Christian Hammer. You do know that's live on YouTube, where he got caught with Christian Hammer and they changed glove. Yeah. Do you know that? Yeah. Okay, facts. Thank you. Yeah. So before that, anyway, I'll just stick that in there. I forgot. So the Wilder second fight, he's come in, he's dipping his hands in petrol. He's changed his glove now to Puffin Sport. Yeah. So I've watched Fury and I supported Fury against Klitschko in a place where they were all supporting Klitschko for some reason. Yeah. A place called Frame 2 in Bradford. I'm not going into it much deeper, but they were all supporting Klitschko and I was the only guy supporting Fury. So I like Fury. Yeah. Yeah. Now Fury's come on Wilder 2 with his Puffin gloves. He's putting his he's coming out with some rituals, some demonic, weird energy. Can we all admit Wilder 32 was some weird energy? Can we admit this?
So wait, hold on. So what you're telling me right now, just so I'm with you on the story, and I haven't, let me know if I've gone wrong or missed what you're saying. I've got hands dipped in petrol as one variable. Yeah. Also, I have new gloves. I also have spiritual on what's that fighter Dubois guy, Dubois trainer.
By your next judge.
Don Charles. I've got the Don Charles. It's deeper than that.
Don Charles energy.
Hey, so you're telling me we added spiritual?
Bro, boys, right now I'm going to go into strictly boxing. Yeah, strictly boxing.
Okay.
Now I'm going to strictly boxing for the brother on the right. Yeah, for the other brother because he might be getting thingied. Yeah, I'm going to go strictly boxing. The amount of do you know what a palm shot in boxing? What is a palm shot? It's fully illegal. Do we agree?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Cool. We're with you. We're with you.
Right. He effed Wilder up with palm shots for fun. You know the glove, his left glove. Why we're hitting with the flappy part and why flapper? Because he had a palm, and it's the palm's the most hardest.
Would that be more dangerous for
no? It's better for you. Could break someone's nose straight off the back. Boom. Straight. If you get your palm, if you just up your cup like this in your hand and go upwards, someone knows you can't. That's why it's illegal. Otherwise,
they don't. In martial arts, a lot of them they open palm strike rather than a closed fist. They don't break knuckles. Just bang clean.
In UFC, you can't open your palm and up and strike like that.
Trav, I want to ask you a serious question. Listen to me, bro. Right now. Hold on. Ask Trav the serious question right now. Trav, you've heard all the variables. We've got hands dipped in petrol.
Yep.
Palm strikes.
Open palm strikes.
We got judge.
Bang judge.
and then
wait. The fact that he's hit him 1,000 times, fight one. Same thing with McDermott, hit him 1,000 times. You know when Fury's desperate. Let me tell you something, boys. When Fury was out and he was gone, his family were thought he died, which is sad. And if you watch a documentary, Paris said we thought he went. Yeah, he didn't want that to happen again at any cost. That's why his dad left the camp. He didn't want him to fight Wilder. That's why he took Wilder to court. That's why he didn't want to fight him. That's why he dragged it on so much.
Go back to listen, bro. Right now, I need to go to Trav and get Trav's final display, brother. Bronx Boxing. We must talk to you again. I've just said, so he's not here, so it's a safe space for you to answer this, just in case fight or flight. And Phil had an man there. Yeah, yeah,
That's funny. Go on.
what you saying?
Listen. The petrol
Are
thing,
you
I've
moved?
never
I
heard
haven't
this
heard about
one.
the
I've not.
Could you dip
I've
your
not-
hands in petrol and
I've not-
win?
I don't know what the benefit of petrol on the hands is. I'd need to hear from
Flammable.
someone. Yeah, listen. The palm strikes, I could see how that could work because them pictures of his hands being loosely fitted in the glove, that could be because them men were trying to speculate there was something in their glove. But if he's palm striking, because that thing was on the fingers,
Said unleaded.
that's hilarious. But yeah, the rest of the other stuff, I'm like,
George as well.
even as a documented Fury hater, I'm like, I'll give you the palm strikes.
I was waiting for the egg weight form as well. He didn't add the
But
egg
the palm
weight.
strikes would make sense why he's got knots on him so clear. But either way, man, either way, I don't like that Charlotte.
Premium,
So.
I'm unleaded. No, they want to be something. So
Cool.
you haven't given us a. So you're saying you agree?
Court adjourned. We'll go and review the evidence.
Listen, people, we have got a live coming up. Also, make sure check out Expect Foolishness. Drops what day does it drop? Wednesday?
Wednesday, that's right.
Expect Foolishness drops on Wednesday, people. If you want to hear us in a different way, listen to the podcast where we're talking about everything. Make sure you pull up to that. We've got a live show. When's the live show, bro?
April 15th, man. The link will be in the bio. Get your tickets.
Very good.
And also, guys, sign up to the
Bonus.
Patreon as well. Undefeated Patreon. The link is in the chat right now. You get exclusive live streams, emergency smoke whenever madness happens, and another pod drops every week on a Thursday. So, boom, there's a lot more to look out for, and special interviews on the way as well. So, yeah.
It's time to get out of here. Listen,
Let's go.
thank you for watching. Stay blessed. We're out.
Let's do another one.
Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.